agenda.
There you go.
Okay, it's 3:31. Call to order the Urban Forestry Commission of Stow, Ohio. Let's take attendance, then we'll do our pledge after the attendance.
John Berg,
Here.
Bob Brandt,
Here,
Andrew Boateng,
Here.
Joe Collar, Laura Root,
Present?
Jeff Saltzman,
Here.
Jeff Naparowski. All right.
so with the five of us, we have quorum, so we can conduct business. Let's do the pledge.
Which makes us honest.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I have the minutes from our July 14th meeting. Anybody would like to read them, or if you would like something read aloud, I can do that. Otherwise, I'll take a motion to approve.
I've read them. I'm so moved.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Approved. All right. The business really mostly is old business, but I want to keep it current. First is the monthly article update. August, we said Joe was going to write on invasive insects, mainly the lanternfly. Do we know if he has submitted that? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'll follow up with him after he gets back from vacation. Because the deadline is next week, right? Isn't it usually the third week of the month-ish? Cost share program, either I will write that or we'll work with our new arborist if our new arborist is on board by then. That may depend on some
Didn't he
paperwork.
say in that newsletter that he starts the
In his email, he did.
20
He said the end of the month. Yeah, I don't know if
21st or something
another,
like that.
I don't know if anybody else has to approve that. Because I think it got approved
The council.
through council.
Correct.
It did. Okay, so we can talk
Mhm.
openly about that.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So I'll check with Jeff about if he wants to write it or if I need to write that, but usually the arborist does that one. And then I'll do the October one about the Akron Children's Hospital tree. I will get to that later in the agenda. November, Andy, you're gonna talk about tree benefits for November?
Yes.
So people can start thinking about next year, and then in December, it's just about tree recycling. Any comments about that? I've asked Carrie to keep this in our agenda like this and just have it
Yeah.
rotating,
Mhm.
maybe 6 months out or so, like that.
Yes.
Do you need a name attached to the December recycling?
We do.
Why don't you put me down? At least I think I understand that.
Yeah,
better than
sure.
Anything else is
Yeah,
going
you
on
bet.
here.
Okay, thanks, Laura. I also want to have a kind of more permanent item on the agenda for website page updates, since all of our articles and videos are on the website. If there's anything that you came across that you're like, we need to add something or remove something, I want to keep it always fresh. We certainly want a variety and want stuff there for year-round use, but I just want to make sure that it's fresh and being used. So any comments about anything on that? So take a look at it between now and next meeting, and if there's anything on there that you're like, that's kind of old, let's get rid of it. We can talk about that. Pop-up in the park is tomorrow at Oregon Trail. It starts at 6,
So
goes
you
till
usually do,
7:30. I can't be there.
I know, but you usually get there about 5:30?
5:30
Yeah.
is
Okay.
plenty of time to set up. It's a matter of putting up the tent and putting the stuff up.
Right. There is a table there?
No, we have to bring our, so I brought my own table the past 2 times.
Like a card table?
A 6 or 8 foot table,
Okay.
what fits the tablecloth better. But, you know, it's not mandatory that we use the tablecloth. I've been able to use it even on a 6-foot table. So, but please get a plastic table. Don't get an old, there are no laminate tables around there, are
I
there?
don't think so.
I'm used to those, so I'm glad we've gone plastic.
They're not always that light either.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
And they don't always fit as easily as you think in your car.
And John, are you gonna be able to
Yeah,
be there?
yeah.
I probably,
Can you,
I can't take the stuff today. I will come back tomorrow and pick it up because
Okay.
my van right now is full and I'll be emptying it tonight and then
okay.
I can,
Well, all
Hold it
that
up
stuff
again.
is heavy. The tent is very heavy and everything else is
Okay.
doable, but the tent is the heaviest part.
maybe I'll bring my,
Pop-up tent, yeah.
I'll bring my van and my husband.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and maybe, John, if you want to take the table today, after today's meeting,
I won't have room.
okay, that's okay.
well, we.
You'll get it in, okay. Well, that'll be lighter than the tent.
Once I get it emptied, yeah.
Canopy. I should say.
Yeah.
Canopy. I have found that the people love the chip clip magnets.
Mhm.
You were here at our meeting when we talked about
I
that.
mean, I have
They
people like, oh, can I have 3 of those? It's like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. They love those. And the old magnets, that's the one you really want to move because they're old.
Yeah.
And if somebody wants to take a handful, say, go ahead.
Chip clip the old magnet into the new.
Yeah.
Again, there you go. That's right.
We're gonna try sunglasses. I wanted to update you guys too. So we've got some, we do touch a trucks, so we bring all of our equipment to the parks and, you know, do touch a different equipment and everything. So we've got like, or like, you know, like giving koozie to a kid, not so great, like kind of cool swag. So we're thinking about bandanas and, which I think we had talked about, you guys doing bandanas possibly, but yeah, we're gonna try sunglasses too and see, because what kid doesn't like a cool pair of
Yeah.
sunglasses
Yeah.
to put on? So I'll report back to you guys how sunglass swag goes.
I was just at in New Orleans, last month for a youth convention and there was 20,000 high schoolers there, plus
Oh, was it?
adults. It was great. It was great. There were no problems at all. It was a good time. We worked the booth. And so we had 4,000 Sharpie pens to give
Oh
away.
my
Not like the
gosh.
thick Sharpie, but real like gel pens.
Yeah, okay.
Sharpie, they were less than $1 a piece because we got 4,000 of them. And we custom printed for what we wanted. And like I said, they were $1 and they were one of the hottest things to go
Wow.
of all the booths there because people need a pen.
Yeah.
People always want, and they want a good pen. They don't want a pen with a top.
Kids and gel
or-
pens,
or the
yeah,
junk.
can't beat
Yeah,
that,
they
yep.
love pens. So we had cornhole at our booth. Nobody cared about cornhole as much as they did about coming for the pen. So we may want to think about that too. Because you use your pens. I like coffee mugs, but I know coffee mugs are overdone and everybody has way too many coffee mugs in their
Yeah.
shelf. So. But I'm guessing we may run out of the chip clip magnets tomorrow, because I think we're down.
Wow. Yeah, I think
They're moving, yeah.
Good that it's the last.
I was
Which
about
is
to
good.
say, that's good.
Yeah,
that
it's the last
that
pop up,
ended.
and then we
That
can look at
well
next
ended.
year, yeah,
exactly.
which is
Reorder.
what we need to do. We don't need to buy enough stuff for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else with the pop up tomorrow night?
Just hope it's all out self-explanatory once we
Yeah.
get there and get
Can't
it.
believe
We do-
summer's
This,
over.
this is
Yeah,
the
I
one,
know. This is-
I call it the red playground on, it's Oregon Trail, so it's on.
Oh, it's at the
Fish
red, it's at the red playground? I thought it was over by the,
No.
by the
I think it's over by the side.
Graham Road. By
Like on the
Graham Road,
Graham Road
Graham
side,
Road
I
side.
think.
Not the Fish Creek side.
There's a playground on the Graham Road side?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There's not a
Well, there's not a playground on
calling
the
it
Graham Road
Oregon
side. There's just,
Trails,
yeah, but
so-
Oregon Trails, you mean, just right across from Woodland there.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
we did the tree planting.
Mm-hmm. Where the two buildings are.
Yes.
That's what I'm
That's-
thinking, yeah.
They're not gonna be in a playground. That's not a playground there.
Right,
The
Right.
playground is up
It's
on
on
the
the
hill.
right, right.
Yes,
On
you go over.
Fish
yes,
Creek.
Yes. Mhm.
I thought these were all the
On the
playground,
playground. But the,
at a playground.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
isn't
good
there a
question.
skate park? Does that count? Is that what
No,
we're
they
talking
took
about?
that out,
They
so
took
it's
that out.
Oh. so it's
pickleball,
definitely-
I believe
Yeah, I think now
but-
it's pickleball.
Oh, of
So
course.
that's a good point to know.
Yeah.
The thing is, Linda will be there.
Let me see if I can.
She'll be there at 5. You'll see her with her,
Okay,
yeah.
mhm.
Just keep circling the parking
It'll
lot.
be either the, yes, I just start on Graham Road and then circle over. It's there.
when I read it on one of the things online,
It said what?
I thought it said Oregon
So it
Trail.
says 2913 Graham Road, so yeah, it's at the Oregon Trail Park,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll go there.
All right, good clarifying that. Anything else? Oh, the donations that we got from Lepo for the tree saw and the 2 pruners that we've had. In the past 2 pop-ups in the park, nobody's interested in pruning.
Okay,
We don't really even have time to show people, and most people aren't interested.
okay.
So that's a separate audience, I think, if we want to do some
Yeah.
tree pruning.
Mhm. And then perhaps that's a good segue to the our website, because I know we had
It is.
QR code, and then we talked about having those there. But from what I see here on the website, I don't see, unless they are somewhere, but those videos, the pruning and mulching, I believe, and the tree planting videos that we had,
Yeah.
that people scanned their QR code that was supposed to take them to the website.
Yeah,
I don't know if we have all that information on our website,
okay, let's,
because that's what
it's supposed to be there.
yeah, from what I checked, yeah, unless maybe, yeah.
I thought I saw a
Somewhere.
page that had all that had articles and videos, but,
Mhm.
we might have to change that QR code link to take us directly to that page, because the page should have like the cost share program on there, application.
Is this supposed to be our Urban Forestry Commission page, the website for the city, and then you navigate to the Urban Forestry?
I was understanding that the QR code took you to that page with the resource page.
Okay,
Well, I'm glad you brought that up,
okay,
because we need to clarify that.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm,
'Cause
Right,
I'm not a
right.
code user, so I can't verify anything
But
for
it's
you.
my
I should be, but
understanding
I'm
that,
not.
Yeah, I thought it was going to take us to the Urban Forestry Commission page where we'll host all this information, like our tree videos and all that. Unless it's taking us to somewhere on the city's website that has all the resources. But then the challenge will be when you go there, it might have tons and tons of resources, and navigating to find specifically the videos for the mulching and pruning and all that could be a Herculean task.
what does it
for
say?
you. Mhm.
Yeah, it's
The QR code is somewhere here.
management, True City.
Okay, let's see.
About that.
Real time.
Can I have a flyer?
Let me see what it does.
Well, there, if you go to if it takes you to our page, the urban forestry page, it doesn't take you to the resources yet, but there's a, is that yellow? Is that yellow? I think it's yellow, cream. The cream colored box says tree pruning. Yeah, you can have it. It says tree pruning, mulching, and planting tips. And so newly planted trees, Ohio tree planting
Okay.
specs, proper mulching,
Yeah.
nursery planting guide,
Oh, okay.
new tree planting,
That's not too.
proper
bad.
mulch tech,
Yeah, so this is good.
Yeah, then they can find it.
pruning young trees. Because I suppose we want them to see other things besides
Yeah.
those resources.
Yeah,
You
so
found
this
it?
is good. Yeah. I
Okay.
found it showing
Okay.
up. Yes. Let me see. Okay. So it's either when you navigate from the main website, the city website, and you go all the way to Urban Forestry Commission. Over there, I wasn't seeing this
all this
Okay.
information. But then when you go here and you scan, it takes you to where you can see
Yeah,
the yellow, green.
okay, yeah,
and
so
then
if
you
you're
can
just
see it.
surfing the city website, it's not,
Yeah, it doesn't take
It's
you
hard,
there.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Mhm. Okay.
You know, on the phone anyway, when you go to the big tree contest,
Mhm.
the words are messed up,
mhm,
Okay.
you know.
yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah, it's probably how your phone
The phone,
interprets the
yeah.
website.
Yeah.
Is yours the same?
Yeah, it's not.
So that would be something that we can, IT can probably look into.
Yeah,
Because most people are going to be using
Their phone,
Yeah.
right, that's why it's a QR code,
Yeah.
right,
Right, with the QR code, there is no other way, yeah.
right. Another thing, if you scroll down further on our page, you'll see last year's tree winners.
Okay.
Did you look at the winners, how it was posted?
Do you guys have a city big tree then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we had 3. And so we we estimated the height,
Right,
measured the
DBH.
DBH,
Mhm.
and then measured exactly the drip line, which is pretty close.
yeah,
And then put those numbers together.
Mhm.
Well, they put those numbers as the height of the tree. So the first place winner, the tree was 427 feet high. The second was 327, and the third was 363 feet. I don't think they were that high.
No.
So,
We're not.
so I asked them if they wanted to change it. It's been, he cares probably, but
oh,
I don't.
yeah, those could be
mislead.
national champions.
Yeah, they would, yeah.
Sequoias around.
Sequoias, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, how tall is Sequoia?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I mean,
So I emailed them already about possibly changing that if they can. If they can't, it's, if I'm the only one to pick up on it,
Right.
nobody cares.
Well, even better, if people look at it, it's that's gotta be not feet, it's gotta be something else.
Yeah, for those who know, right?
Yeah, for those who know, they just don't care enough to bother. So whatever.
It's like, this is a typo. Must have been the score.
And I think they do for the state, I think they do like a weird cumulative way of adding them up.
Well, we did it the way.
Oh, you did it the same way that the big
Okay,
trees
but we're
stay.
not gonna do that for the conifers this year.
Yeah.
We don't wanna do the spread, although the spread would probably not be as much of a problem as hardwoods. Because we were running up to do what you had to end up in.
Middle of the street,
Yeah.
2 houses away.
Hey,
Well, no, we're
else's
doing
backyard.
the drip line. We're not doing the height.
Yeah, but what I mean as far as like the
Yeah.
state goes, they take,
Yeah.
they put, like, they have
The
certain
height.
points for DBH,
We-
then
we-
certain
Yeah,
points
for
That's
the
what we
height,
did.
that's
for
why we
width
had to
and,
be
yeah,
out in the
canopy
street
spread is
and
what they
over
call
in
it.
the neighbor's yard and.
What did the drip line? We were over in the neighbor's yard too.
No, we decided
We
not
didn't
to
do
do the
that.
height because it was
We did
an
the
estimate.
spread.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
They're firmer numbers with the drip line and the DBH.
So there is a Facebook page that I will use sometimes because I like to submit trees to be state champions and national champions.
Uh-huh.
And so there is a man on Facebook, he does Big Trees Ohio, and he has access to somebody with LiDAR. So if you're ever interested, you can give him the addresses and he could LiDAR your trees for you, which would be even better than an estimate for the height. And he did that, he's done that for me for free multiple times. It takes him a day or two. But I was really concerned about a sweet gum being eligible and yeah, just gave him the address and where it was in the front yard and he
Oh.
came back with a LiDAR.
He just loves big trees, so he
Yeah,
wanna go
he
where
does. Oh,
they are.
he travels all of Ohio. Yeah, his Facebook page is awesome. If you guys haven't heard, it's Big Trees Ohio.
You could give him the whole list.
Yeah, that would be.
Right.
good.
Yeah.
So-
Wouldn't that
Let
be
him
cool?
go for it.
Then it would be kind of like, not that you would cite it or anything like that, but then you guys wouldn't have to estimate it. You could just
It would
literally
be an
be like,
objective party,
hey, this is
more
our tree,
objective
not,
party.
you know, go
Yeah.
knocking on the neighbor's door or,
Well-
you know, running from the neighbor's dog or something.
So that would be good. Once we get the
Just John and Jeff
addresses,
out
the
there with
location
their
of the
tape
trees,
measure
we
running
can
away.
pass it on.
Yeah.
Maybe put all
We
that
decided
together,
to-
send it over and then
Heights
run
that
the light.
we could figure out just by looking at them, which ones would be eligible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And say, hey, check these ones out. And
that's true.
eliminate the ones that.
Yeah, that's true.
These guys.
So he doesn't have to do them all. That's a good idea.
Oh, right, yeah, I mean, wouldn't have them scan the whole city, but yeah, if you had like
Yeah,
5 or
but
10 that
We're
you're
just
like,
talking about the people who entered.
oh, right.
And what do we have, 50 last time that entered?
I think
Because I had about 15 to
Yeah,
do.
I think so.
You and I'll share a list.
Okay.
Big Trees Ohio
Big Trees, Ohio.
dot
On
com.
Just as
Facebook,
far
you
as,
said?
yeah, on
Does it
Facebook,
work?
yeah. I can send that to you guys if you want.
Thank you.
But yeah, it was a really cool resource, and when he offered it, I was like, yes, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're getting a rangefinder, because it has to be an official measurement, or you're sending a climber up to drop a tape,
Yeah.
measuring tape, which is ridiculous. Expensively. ridiculous.
Well, and then
Mhm.
it's not so easy even with a climber.
Correct, because how
Because
do you get up
after
to
a
the
while,
top?
you run out of supportable.
Exactly, right, yeah.
Here,
Hold
you
exactly
got
what
a
I'm
stick.
doing, yeah.
Whole
Yep.
perimeter.
Yeah, you do, and you have to go up
Begin
with
with
a
the
rope.
yardstick and then
Yep.
from there drop the going.
You drop it here and then you take okay, this stick is 10 feet long.
Mhm.
I got to the top.
So, Bob, you know one interesting thing I'm just finding out. So when you scan over here the QR code for those videos, it takes you straight to that yellow or cream box. Where
Yeah.
you have all that information in there. And then you click on it and you see all the videos, right? But then when you go to the city's website, and this is at least using my phone, right? You go to the city's website, the menu, and then you navigate to boards and commissions, and you come all the way to the Urban Forestry Commission. When that page opens, you don't see that.
It's a different,
Yeah,
That's
it's a different. So that's
okay,
yeah, that's
so we
very
gotta
interesting.
clarify that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's showing you a different view than when you scan here, which takes you to the same
okay.
commissions page, but
Right,
then this time you see all the resources. So
okay,
yeah. So then what it will mean is that when you have people who don't have this QR code, but they navigate out, go to our website,
they're missing.
from there, they won't see all that information.
Okay,
Because I believe our website is on the chip clip, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
So it
So
would
then,
need,
yeah.
so it's kind of important that those are new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'll email them tomorrow
Great.
about making
And,
sure.
and is
they're
that
the
where we're gonna get, host the articles as well?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be on our page, and I'm sure
Yeah.
you see articles, and then we have all that, but yes, okay.
same? Okay, anything else with pop up in the parks?
No, just, I guess maybe Laura, it might be a good idea to confirm, where exactly they're gonna have it, because like you said, on the website, you see the picture of the red
Mhm.
park, right? But then the address stays the
yeah.
Graham
with
Road.
the address on
and-
the,
Well, and
So
there's-
then-
I bet you the
and it's supposed to
address
be
for
at
the
a
park
playground. There
is-
is not a
Yeah,
playground at
exactly.
that address.
But the
Yes,
park
there
does
you go.
extend all the way to Fish Creek.
Yeah, so, and then typically we do
That's
a
quite a
playground,
walk
right?
up that
So
hill to that.
I'm
playground.
sure that would
very
be a
well
little
may be.
confusing for
Yeah.
other people
But-
too, right?
Yeah, well-
Which
Yeah.
side we're at, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I will do that.
Yeah.
you could do a visual. You see them set up for it.
Yeah, to see where Linda is, because she'll have a booth with the parks.
That's
Um,
what I figured.
Okay, we've talked about this a little bit already, but I want to circle back again. Akron Children's Hospital holiday tree. The tree donation from an area nursery, they donated it last year, and so they have a tree for us for this year. But the lights on it are burned out, and they have to. It's a pre-lit tree. So if you've ever taken lights off of a pre-lit tree, they're wrapped around
Yeah.
every branch. It's insane.
Yeah.
It'll take you half a day to take them off.
Well,
And so,
it may not be just that they're burned out.
there could be other, yeah.
A lot of times it's the cord has gone bad,
Mhm.
and that's why you have to twist it off. If it's just the light bulbs being burned out, you might be able to find them.
Yeah, but I don't think that we want to have people auction off $500 for a tree for Akron Children's Hospital from a secondhand burned out.
I agree.
You know, this isn't, we're not doing a Charlie Brown tree here. This is a black tie affair in Summit County for Akron Children's people. I mean, our tree was cheap last year at 500. They go up to $3,000-$4,000 for trees
And I mean, people put these in their houses for Christmas too, is the
Yeah.
point.
and their businesses.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, business,
yeah.
right.
Oh, right,
Yes.
right, businesses.
Yeah.
And you knew the one who bid for ours last year, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a neat connection. So we need to find a tree, and it needs to be a pre-lit and or LED. They have to be LED lights, because they're cooler.
So are you asking us to go ask some?
If you can
places if they
find a
would
tree
donate?
for that's under 7 feet, so if it's 6 feet, that's great, but including the topper, it can't go past 7 feet. And that's just so when they move them, they fit through the doorways. So, last year, I'll just say it, I checked with Meijer and Hobby Lobby and Lowe's and got nowhere.
Pool and spa places. Do they do
Lighthouse.
Christmas?
Lighthouse.
Check them out. I'll just let you guys check them out if you want to, but I've had no luck. So that's why I'm asking you, if you have a inside connection to a business or just even a donor that we can then buy the tree elsewhere, that's cool too. They're probably $200 to $250 for a tree. I already have a grant from Thrivent Financial that we use to buy the extra
Stuff.
decorations that don't get bought that we need. It's kind of our buffer for other filler, and we always end up spending more than that. So we've got to find a tree donation. The decoration theme we talked about last time, urban animals, right? Urban, or did we say urban?
wildlife.
Urban wildlife. And I've already developed a list I will share with you after our meeting, and you can comment on that. A lot of birds, which is fine. People love seeing birds on trees. I'm not fond of raccoons, but there's a few raccoons there too.
Well, if they wouldn't be in your trash all the time, they'd be all right.
Right. I agree.
I think most of my litter pickup is trash cans they dumped over
Mm-hmm.
in the park. And I'm need to get bear proof trash can holders.
Yeah, you need raccoon proof for sure.
Well, if they were bear proof, they're raccoon proof.
I think raccoons are cute until they get in your garbage.
Right,
So if
right.
you put them on a tree, oh, look at how cute.
Right, you're right. They are cute. Their eyes, they look like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fox.
oh,
and-
they're like so cute. Might give some people some flashbacks to picking up trash, but I think it'll be perfect on a Christmas tree.
The deer are the same way. They're
Yeah,
cute at
exactly.
Christmas
Yeah,
until
yeah,
they
yeah.
poop in your yard and eat your house.
Yep, and eat your plants.
All right.
Eat all your plants.
But along with that, you need some other things that would be garland-like.
Garland light,
And,
yeah.
and do you want a specific kind of thing for the topper?
We will look for stuff to put on the Amazon list, so you can look at that.
Yeah.
That's what our extra is for, so that
Yeah.
if people don't buy stuff, we can buy. It's actually tricky. If you find a skirt, we need a good skirt and a good tree topper. Those are the two things. If you find one that would deal with our theme really well, urban wildlife, because I couldn't find anything on Amazon.
Yeah.
It was just all, Santa Claus and stuff like that. Hobby Lobby does have a lot of nice decorations, probably coming out next month. They do have a lot of nice stuff.
Next.
Not to plug them or anything. But anyways, anything else?
I'm surprised you do.
Huh?
I'm surprised you do.
So after the meeting, I have shirts where I can hand out that if you would like a shirt from Thrivent Financial, they help pay for this tree. So they give us shirts.
Who are they?
They're a financial services company, Thrivent Financial. And they're considered a nonprofit because all their profits they give away.
Huh. And they're
Where are they
a local
located?
company or
International company.
International.
Trident Finance?
Thrivent,
Right.
Thrivent, Thrivent.
Okay.
I hope I'm not endorsing their financial services on it.
Oh, your tree down there.
That's right, yeah. And I'll share that information with you later. Our next meeting is September 8th at 3:30. Anything else we need to cover? Seems like we've blasted through everything in a half hour. Going once, going twice.
I move we adjourn.
We adjourn at 4:01. Thank you. 4:03.